Hello everybody. Today for art, we are going to make interactive layers of the earth. Alright, what you're going to need is you're going to need circles cut out of black, red, orange, yellow, and blue construction paper, as well as continent-like shapes. I was able to actually find some continents and cut them out in the green paper. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do after you cut out your circles, I would suggest poking a hole in the middle of each circle. Okay, that will help put the brass fasteners through. You also will need a brass fastener, a glue stick, and a marker, and a little white piece of paper so you can actually label your black piece, your crust here, okay? So, the first thing we're going to do, now that everything is cut out, is we are going to glue our continents onto our water, okay, onto our Earth's surface here. Alright, and that'll just be, pretty quick and easy here. Just making sure that, I've got all the edges. Oh, excuse me, I have the hiccups. Alright. So there's one, and that sticks out, and that's okay. That's no big deal. And we're going to glue on Australia as well. Alright, so after we glue on our continents there, we are going to assemble the layers, okay? So I'm going to put the earth, the blue part on top, the water and everything. Okay, I'm going to very carefully stick the brad through the hole there. Alright, now, the next thing you need to do is we're going to build from the middle of the earth out. Okay, so we need our inner core. The yellow circle needs to go onto your paper. Next, you need to add the outer core. Okay. And then you need to add the mantle to your brass fastener. And then you need to add the crust. Okay. So, once all those are added, you can seal up, close up your brass fastener, and then you have your moving pieces. Okay, so now I have all of my layers connected together. Okay, so now I'm going to label my layers. So with this little white piece of paper here, I'm going to label my crust. So I am going to write crust on my little white piece of paper, and then I'm going to glue it to my crust in the part that is open. Okay. Alright. So there I have my crust. My crust is labeled. Now the crust is actually the layer that we live on. It's made of dirt, rocks, water. Everything that we can see is part of the crust. The next one is the mantle. Okay, the mantle is where we have the magma for volcanoes and things like that, along with semi-solid rocks. Okay, it's mostly liquid because that's where we have the magma, which is a liquid. All right, the next one is our outer core. Okay. Now, the outer core is made up of iron and nickel, and it is a hot liquid, okay, because it's pretty hot liquid in there. All right, and then the yellow part is the inner core. And the inner core is also, it's mostly iron, but it's iron and nickel, and it's hotter than the outer core. However, with all of the pressure of the crust, the mantle, and the outer core pushing in onto the inner core here, it is a solid, even though it is hotter than the outer core, which is a liquid. It's kind of crazy how that works. So now you have your layers of the earth, your interactive layers of the earth, and they can spin. Okay, so you can work on trying to figure out and remembering the names of them without having to look. But if you forget, or if you just want to keep looking at them, you also have the names written out here. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy putting your layers of the earth together, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.